6 years ago, my wife took nothing but an ideal and faith and turned it into a multi-million-dollar business with multiple streams of income. As a woman possessed, she overcame all obstacles and created multiple streams of wealth that has impacted our family for generations to come. From mental health professional to therapist to author to CEO, she is a constant reminder of the grace of God over her life. Get ready to listen to and take notes from Stenell The Money therapist as she schools you on money, entrepreneurship, and life skills that was not taught. No more excuses. Wake up!
Welcome to the first episode of No More Excuses. Wake up. I am Stenell Myers, also known as Stenell The Money therapist. I will share my visions for this podcast and give you some information about me and why I am excited to work on this project. On this platform, I discuss money, entrepreneurship, and life skills that was not taught, so you can learn hands-on from a person who kicked and continues to kick down closed doors while praying my way through barriers. You will learn how I struggle as a single mother of 3 children by 3 different baby daddies to now owning 3 financially successful businesses in real estate with over 30 employees within 6 years. I further discuss how I realized I did not like working for anyone and learned to hire passionate employees to run my businesses so I can continue to build my legacy and wealth as I teach my team how to do the same. As I build and add to my existing companies alongside with you, we're going to work together. I will help you get out of your own way and tell fears goodbye, wake up, and stop making excuses. Each week, I will bring you detailed information to help you build the areas you need to grow in. So get ready, bring your pen and pad, and let your financial business and life journey begin. I'm from Camden, New Jersey. So I grew up in the hood. And I am the youngest of 3 older brothers. I am currently married. I've been married for almost 11 years. And I have 3 biological children. And we have a blended family. My biological children range from 1 male to 2 females from the age of 26, 20-year-old, and a 14-year-old. My husband has a biological daughter. She's also 20 years old. And then he has 2 other children that he raised from his first marriage, and they are in their 30s. I have a master's in mental health counseling, and I also have all but dissertation in multidisciplinary leadership. So that means that I took the doctoral courses, completed all my courses, but I did not write the dissertation. And that is another podcast. I am a mental health therapist, and I do have an agency. I have 20 years in the field of human services, counseling, also as a therapist, and also as an adjunct professor at Camden County College and Drexel University, where I taught 7 psychology courses within 3 years. So I found myself in school, getting my education from my bachelor's in human services to my master's. I find myself every 6 years having a baby by a different man, 3 different baby daddies. So I bring to you a lot of information when it comes to that area that we're going to discuss with life skills. The things that I did in life, I want to make sure you learn from my mistakes. That's from money, entrepreneurship, and life skills. They are the areas that we're always going to focus on and we're always going to talk about. Why am I passionate? Because entrepreneurship is embedded in my life. It is in my heart. And everybody that I run across, you that is listening to me, I want you to succeed in everything that you do. So my passion is to help you become the best you that you can possibly be. And I strive for freedom. I strive for just growth in my personal, not having no debt, just trying to live the life that God created for me to live. So When I talk about money, entrepreneurship, or life skills, you'll hear that each week. And when I say entrepreneurship, because I have these four profitable businesses, and I will go into detail about what I do on a daily basis, as far as in my office to interviewing at Starbucks and then getting a small little, maybe 1,200 feet, maybe not even, no, 1,000 square foot office with myself and my assistant for 3 years, and then building to another office that is over 2,000 square feet. And I would get in the do's and the don'ts of that, and just all the information, all the legal entities, everything that you need to know as far as, having a brick and mortar business or having an online business or just having a business in general, as we discuss the mindset of being a business owner, or the mindset of not having any debt anymore. So because I am a therapist, I taught so many different psychologies. The way I think has everything to do with the different tenets of our personality and everything that we deal with our mind, as far as our personal, and how we deal with that in our everyday life, in our business, and just how we deal with relationships and how we deal with people. So when I talk about money, I don't have any debt. My husband, we are out of debt. We paid $50,000. We paid that in 11 months. I will walk you through that entire process and how I built my online school, Money Therapy Institute. So my life does not revolve around every 30 days paying debt. That makes me feel depressed. So you will learn that area from me when I talk about money. And life skills, the life skills is anything as far as relationships, marriage, children. Because my children are grown and I have a teenager that is almost grown, I can give you, it's just my life, things that I've went through. My children, I say this all the time, I do not sugarcoat it. My children are privileged, and I am now learning to deprivilege them, if that is even a word. So I will talk to you about college, about how your children work and build and pay their own bills, because my children have different duties that they have to do as far as being in college, and I will give you all that information. That is a life skill, depression and the things that we go through, even as a mother, different life skills just for self-well-being. Entrepreneurship, when you're an entrepreneur, how I think it's important every 3 months to take a mini vacation or take a vacation, but you have to build for that. You have to save for that. These different areas, money, entrepreneurship, it all equal life skills. And we will get into all of that information. So my vision for this podcast is for you to not have any more excuses. You have a book inside of you, go write the book. You want to start a daycare, get the kids, figure it out, start a daycare, do what you need to do. You want to start a church, start a church. Whatever it is that you feel inside of you or God is calling you to do, go out and do it. This podcast is because I didn't want to wear makeup and get in front of the camera. People that know me probably would think that, but I didn't want to do all that, looking the lighting and making sure this is good and constant edits and all of that to get this information out. For me, the podcast is an easy way to get everything that is so stuck in my head that I constantly think about, to just get it out and honestly debrief or just clear my head of all this information, because it's not from me. Anytime God give you a vision or he give you anything, it's not for you. It's for you to build other people. It's for you to help other people. It has nothing to do with you. I remember my husband saying a long time ago, before the businesses, before the money, before any of this, he said, I'm going to make $1 million and I'm going to give it all away. And I was like, you're going to give it all away? He was like, I'm going to give it all away. But now I understand the concept of what he's talking about. Because when God puts you in a position, you cannot keep it. It is not for me to have. It's for me, even when not even monetary. I'm talking about monetary and information. It's not for me. And if the people in my area, the people that I have, these 30 plus employees that I have, if they're not learning, they're not building from me, then it's either something I'm doing wrong or it's something that they're doing wrong, that they don't see me or they don't see the things that I'm doing, or they may not be interested. So this platform, this podcast is completely for you. So what I hope to do in the future of this podcast is to bring in guests, to bring in accountants. I have the best accountant in the world. I feel like she is the best accountant ever. So she can tell you from her own words as a professional certified accountant as far as entities and taxes and how to keep your money separate. So you can get that from somebody that's professional in that area and not just someone such as myself that is a business owner. I want to bring in, I have a fabulous bankruptcy attorney that I want to bring in so you can learn, the different type of bankruptcies, because a lot of people say you shouldn't get a bankruptcy, but I believe in bankruptcy. And so you will get that information from her. She is phenomenal. And so these are the things that I want to do in the future. I want to bring in other entrepreneurs, so you can hear from them hands-on, their struggles, what they did, how they did it. But I don't want this platform just to be for entrepreneurs. I want it to also be for people who are grinding, people who are pondering where to start, how to start, don't know where to start. So that's you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I want to bring you in here. So if you have questions and you don't know what entity to start, or you don't know how to, as far as when it comes to your profits and your margins, or know what a profit and loss statement is, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you solopreneurs. I just learned that, solopreneurs. I want to talk to you solopreneurs like I was, starting completely by yourself and not knowing what to do with your money. When your money comes in, you're taking your money and you're going to Starbucks, you're going to the movies, and you're purchasing clothes. That's not the right thing to do. So I want to bring you in as well so you can learn hands-on from a person that did it, all the mistakes that I made. So this is a platform for everyone. We're talking about the entrepreneurs, the non-entrepreneurs, the people that are struggling, people that are working, that don't even care to be an entrepreneur. I remember a young lady saying to me one time, she said, I don't want to be an entrepreneur. I want to work. I don't want to do the struggle to start a business. And that's fine. And that's okay. Wherever you are, this platform is for you. So I want you to know that whatever that you have inside of you, get it out. Because you are right now here to where there is no more excuses. So you can reach me at contact@Stenell The Money Therapist. You can also reach me at Facebook at Stenell The Money Therapist. You can reach me at Instagram at, Stenell The Money Therapist. And you can also reach me at Twitter at, Stenell The Money Therapist. So please, if you enjoyed the show, if you want to learn more, please subscribe and rate this on iTunes. I am going to give you all the information that I have, from starting, from scrapping, from fighting, from crying, every single thing that I have in me. I'm going to drop it down in this podcast for you every week. Okay, guess what? No more excuses. What y'all need to do? Wake up.